few goals. I want to design a coherent theory of star evolution. I want to design a working spacecraft that utilizes some type of non-chemical propulsion. And I want to design a fusion reactor. Now, I don't know if the actual process of fusion really is a power source in itself, meaning it might be secondary to some other process. Like, for instance, the fusion itself isn't the source of the power. What actually happens is that the power is sustained over some other process, and then the fusion is a byproduct of that process releasing energy. And that's why I want to study in the future more things about superconductivity and magnetic phenomenon. I don't believe that fusion works the way establishment science says it does. You take deuterium and tritium and then you heat them up really hot with lasers. I don't think that's how they work at all. I think the fusion processes are a byproduct of some other more fundamental process, and we have yet to understand what that fundamental process is. For instance, you have fusion and you have fission, and I think they're both a part of something else fundamental. I'm not too sure what that process is, but there is a concept that I want to share with the reader called the unknown unknowns. We have unknowns, but then we have unknown unknowns. There are things that we don't know that we don't know. And I think what's going to happen over the next 10 to 20 years is there are going to be these unknown unknowns found, and they're just going to be unknowns. A good example of this is that we didn't know that superconductivity even existed, but now we know that there is superconductivity, but now it's just an unknown. That how does that work, you know? And that's what's going to happen over the next 10 to 15 years is we're going to find another type of process, some type of phenomenon that has fusion and fission together into another fundamental idea that we have yet to discover. Today is June 5th, 2015, and my goals, I think designing the coherent theory of star evolution is one of the main goals. The working spacecraft is secondary with non-chemical propulsion, and I mean something like a magnetic propulsion or electrical magnetic propulsion. And designing a fusion reactor, I don't know, I think there's a fundamental process that has yet to be discovered. There are helicopters out here looking for somebody. But alright, take it easy guys.